Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the mess. Before we get into the mess, and another thing, I wanted to add this part to some of the conversations that we had in previous videos, in the Hot Topics video we did yesterday. One thing I wanted to add about Tamar. Shout out to Tamar. I don't have no issues with Tay. Um, but this is another thing that I think adds to Tamar being a mess is, and I've touched on this in past videos, but someone also mentioned it in the comment section. Shout out to the comment section. Um, they basically said they don't think that it helps that they all, I don't know about to this day, but they referred to Tamar as the baby, right? I remember watching Braxton Family Values, and I felt like they always made excuses for Tamar and her behavior due to her age, as if she was 14 and not 40. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that it really helped Tamar when, one, you continue to make excuses for her behavior. Two, you also refer to her as the baby sister. She's the baby. No, she's not. That's a grown woman. Okay. At some point, you need to stop saying that she's the baby. Say that she's the youngest out of the sisters. But that baby girl stuff, that baby stuff, y'all need to cut that out. The next thing, Keke Palmer. Shout out to Erica De Niro TV. She said something on Twitter. Um, we were talking about Keke, and I don't know what's going on with that man, her baby daddies. Um, Basically, he did that to make her to show that she's a fool. Now, those are not her exact words, but I think she said something like, "He did that to show, look, she's still a clown." And I was like, "That's so true," because when I went to Keke, y'all know I'm nosy. One thing I'm gonna do is get to the bottom of it. I went to Keke's. I follow Keke. I've been following Keke. Went to Keke's page just to see that she posted, and she hadn't posted it, and he did. Now there's a possibility that maybe, I think he posted it on his story. By the time I got to his story, his page, the story had disappeared. Your stories only stay up for 24 hours on Instagram. I think a part of him doing that was to show, yes, look, she's still a fool in love, to the point where, girl, I can knock her upside her head, and girl, she'll still be willing to stand outside in the forest with me and take pictures. Anyways, shout out to Keke. Girl, shout out to Tamar. Girl. Better y'all than me, honey. All right. Okay, so this is according to DailyMail.com. All right. So Simone Biles' birth mom, Shannon, tells why she abandoned Olympic hero daughter as she begs gymnasts for forgiveness after decades-long estrangement. So 4,000 miles and a lifetime of hurt stood between Shannon Biles and a front row seat at the Paris Olympics. But nothing can diminish the pride with which she beams as at the mention of her daughter, Simone's triumphant return to form 3 years later after she bowed out at the Tokyo Games. Now, speaking exclusively to DailyMail.com, Shannon, 52, has said that she lives in hope for the day Simone reaches out so she can ask her daughter for forgiveness for the past she could not change after her drug addiction led her to abandon her children, but still longs to make amends. It was hard to give up my kids, but I had to do what I had to do. I wasn't able to care for them. I was still using, and my father didn't want me coming in and out of their lives when I wasn't right, she explained to DailyMail.com. And she has told of her sadness that to this day, she has no part in major life events such as Simone's wedding last year to NFL player Jonathan Owens. She said, I would like to make amends with Simone personally. I'm just waiting for her and her younger sister, Audria. I speak to Audria more than I speak to Simone. I would like to ask her to forgive me. Can we move forward? Don't judge me on my past. Let's move forward. I'm waiting for the opportunity, but I'm waiting on her to be able to come to me. Let's sit down. I just have to be patient. Now, let me stop there. I saw some people. Somebody wrote this online, and I actually agree with what they said. But of course, I got a lot more to add to it. Let me see. Someone said online. mm, Um, She did the right thing as a drug addict and gave her up. She's also doing the right thing, putting the control in Simone's hands and not forcing her to connect. This ain't our business. This is a mother and a daughter. Well, that's the part I disagree with, and I didn't agree with all of this, but I agree with the point of basically her putting it in Simone's hands. But and that's where the but comes in, because you aren't at the same time. You're not putting she's putting it in Simone's hands, but and yes, this is between a mother and a daughter, but you can't go to one of the largest media publications out there and then expect people not to have an opinion about what this woman just did. I got something for Simone Biles' mama too. No shade. I'm gonna try to be sensitive as possible, but I got something. I got a little piece for her. Okay. So, anyways, and once I make my point, I'm sure y'all understand where I'm coming from. Um. Okay. Where did I stop? I'm not gonna read all of this because it's kind of long. Um. Shannon revealed that she was proud of the Olympic performance, which confirmed Simone 27 as a GOAT as she threw a party out in the backyard of her row house in Columbus, Ohio. Friends and neighbors gathered to celebrate Team USA and the dominance of the floor vault and balance beam, which saw Simone take home 3 golds and 1 silver medal. It was a bittersweet affair. Um, but Shannon has to learn patience since the day she lost her children. First to foster care and then to adoption when her father Ronald, 75, and his wife Nellie stepped up to care for Simone and Audria, bringing them to live with them in Texas when Simone was just 6. Shannon's 2 eldest children, Tevin, now 29, and Ashley, now 34, were taken in by Ronald's sister. Ronald was forced to step in when Shannon's life spiraled out of control due to drug and alcohol addiction, resulting in her children going in and out of foster care in Columbus, where they were born and where Shannon still lives. They went on to talk about Shannon's debts. She has medical issues, so she doesn't really work a lot. But when she does work, she works at a Save a Lot, a grocery, a discount grocery, Save a Lot. She works as a cashier at Save a Lot to this very day. Um, when she wants to know what's going on with Simone, her father will keep her afloat of what's happening with Simone. The part where I got confused with the article is when she started to say that she only can get in touch with Simone, or I guess if she wants to pass the messages on, it's through her father, and that I guess she's not allowed to really get in contact with Simone. But she also has a direct number. So I'm assuming what she meant by that was I have a direct number to get in contact with Simone. However, I'm respecting my father's wishes by not getting in contact with her. That's the only thing I could come up with because she said she had a direct number to Simone. So I don't know, but that's pretty much. She also says that Shannon is clean and sober, but says she's very clearly, I'm a recovering addict and I will always be an addict. But there's a way to recovery. You have to learn to stay away from people, places, and things. Change your routine, live your life, live your best life. So shout out to Shannon for being clean. So this is what I have to say. I don't have kids. The goal is to never have kids. Okay. um, I think it was. I know it may sound weird. I think it's commendable that Shannon knew that she couldn't care for her kids, and so she had to give her kids up. There are some people out there who know they can't care for their kids, and they just girl. We find out the kids, and it just be a mess. So thank God that Shannon had enough sense to say, I cannot take care of these kids. I'm battling. drug and alcohol addiction, and it's a lose-lose for everybody involved. I'm trying to be nice. But I think it's kind of whack that she went to a media outlet to try and get a message to her daughter as if she's not 1 degree of separation from her daughter. Girl, your dad, girl, if you don't, girl, if Simone wants to have a relationship with you, when she wants to have a relationship with you, if she wants to have a relationship with you, did I just say if? Then she will. Simone ain't got no problem getting in contact with you if she wanted to. And I think it's kind of up that Shannon would go to, again, a media outlet to try to get this message to Simone at a time where Simone should just be celebrating life. This girl just came out of the gymnastics, is one of the greatest athletes alive, the greatest gymnast that has ever lived. And girl, here you go, girl, with some mess. I could try and wrap my head around it if she had no contact with Simone and she was trying her hardest to get in contact with Simone. But girl, you can get in contact with Simone, and Simone can get in contact with you. I don't know what her purpose was of going to the Daily Mail. I really, really don't. So now there are a few things that are going to happen. Simone is probably either going to be pissed that now you're going to the Daily Mail to talk about me, right? There are going to be people out there who, believe that's your mama, that's your mama, that's your mama, right? And then may flood Simone's, you know, comments telling her to get in contact with her mother. I just don't think that this was. I don't think this was. I don't think she should have done it. I really don't. I would want to know what was the purpose. Why did you do this, girl? Why did you do this interview as if you don't have no way to get in contact with this lady, girl? You can call your daddy and say, "Girl, daddy, do Simone want to talk to me?" He'll probably say, "You hell no." Girl, you could probably call Simone's phone because you said you had a direct number to her, and she probably won't answer. That's what right there. I know it may be hard because that's her daughter. Baby, that's somebody who she carried in birth. So I know it has to be difficult. But I don't think that she's making the situation any better again by going to the dailymail.com. I don't. The dailymail.com, hell, they don't give a damn. They're gonna run the story. Girl, you're the mother of the greatest athlete alive, one of the greatest athletes alive. So of course we're gonna run the story. You Simone Biles' mama, and you was on that shit. Oh, girl, let's run the story. I don't think she should have done the interview. I don't. I don't know how this is going to help her relationship with her daughter. I don't know how this is going to help. If anything, it's probably going to cause even more of a strain. You should have you better lay low. Girl, shout out to Whitney Houston. Girl, you should have just laid low. And then when if Simone ever is ready to speak to you, girl, Simone is 27. Simone is still relatively young. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, she's a grown woman, but 27 is still, it's young-ish. You know what I'm saying? Girl, it's young. 27 is young. We're not gonna say her like 27 is girl 67. 27 is young. So, girl, it's not. I could see if Simone was girl 55, and it's like, girl, you're gonna have to just deal with it until Simone is ready. And if she's never ready, then she's never ready. It ain't gonna be nothing you can do about it. And that's the truth. There's nothing that anybody can do about Simone not wanting to have a relationship with her mother. No one. There's nothing anyone can do. So if she wants to have the relationship, she'll have the relationship. If she doesn't, then she won't. And that's just what it is. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and move on. Shout out to Simone. Shannon, girl, you could have kept this. All right, bye. Not bye. Let's move. Okay, right, bye. We're moving on to the next story. So this is according to Hollywood Unlocked. So more than 70 years have passed since quarterback Colin Kaepernick last played in the NFL, but he remains positive, aiming to make a comeback. In a recent interview with Sky Sports, the 36-year-old expressed his ongoing desire to rejoin the league. We're still training, still pushing, Kaepernick said when asked if we will see him in the NFL again. So hopefully, oh girl, I feel like I got allergies now. Like my eyes be running, my nose been running, but girl, I don't feel sick. It's just like my eyes are running, and it's not my contacts. Because even when I have my glasses on, I feel like I have allergies. Can you just get allergies out the blue? I don't know. Anyway, so hopefully we just I'm sorry. So hopefully we've just got to get one of these team owners to open up. Kaepernick was asked what it would mean to him to play in the NFL again. I mean, it's something I've trained for my whole life, Kaepernick said. So to be able to step back on the field, I think that would be a major moment, a major accomplishment for me. Also, I think it's something that could bring a lot to a team and help them win a championship. In May 2022, Kaepernick participated in a workout with the Las Vegas Raiders following a high profile session during a halftime of Michigan's spring game, where he threw passes in front of fans and his former coach, Jim Harbaugh. This workout was streamed live on Big Ten Network. Let me just say something. Where Jay-Z at? Remember Jay-Z told y'all? Remember Jay-Z? Girl told y'all, girl, we done kneeling. What? Didn't Jay-Z? Oh, wasn't Jay-Z supposed to be doing something with the NFL or something? Oh, he just put niggas in the halftime show. Just do a little shuck a jive. Okay. Anyways, so Colin Kaepernick, I think that Colin Kaepernick should be given his flowers because he did something that a lot of people would not be willing to do. He really put his livelihood on the line to bring awareness, to bring a spotlight to police brutality. And in response, he lost his job. So I think that is something that he should always be remembered for. I think that's something that, again, people should give him his flowers for doing. With that being said, I think Colin Kaepernick needs to let go, getting back to going back to the NFL go. Sister, I would have a better chance of becoming a quarterback in the NFL before Colin Kaepernick. Bitch, hello, hello, girl, they'll hire me and put my big ass on the field before Colin Kaepernick. It's been 7 years. Girl, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. I think he has to put it in his head. Girl, hopefully the money that he made, he invested the money, he saved the money. He has a cute portfolio. He has some side businesses, right? Hopefully he doesn't go broke at all. But I just don't see Colin ever going back to the NFL. I mean, if he wants to keep dreaming, there's nothing wrong with dreaming. A dream is a dream when you pass a sea. Girl, I mean, it's a dream, but I just think I don't see it happening. Do y'all? I don't see it happening. I'm not trying to be a pessimist, but I just don't see it happening. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Oh, my finger. I need to pop my fingers, girl. All right, y'all. So let's get into this JLo and Ben Affleck drama. Okay, so this is according to the Neighborhood Talk. Sources claim Ben Affleck wants to divorce Jennifer Lopez because he fears her fast lifestyle will cause him to relapse. It's really unhealthy for him to be around alcohol. Ending the marriage was the best decision. So neighbors get into this. It looks like we're getting better insight into why Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez's marriage is in the gutter. Rumors have been swirling for months that the couple is calling it quits, but no one truly knew the exact reason why they decided to reportedly split after 2 years of marriage. Well, one, because girl, Jennifer hops around from dick to dick doing a full split like girl, dick's going out of style. Girl, every time I look up Jennifer, it's attached to a new man. Jennifer got with Ben right after her engagement to Alex ended. Like right after. Was that Alex or Alec? You know the baseball player with his fine ass. That nigga is fine. I think Alex like 50 years old. Girl, she don't want to buy a slam dunk up tonight. Well, now a source has told Radar Online that the real reason Ben left Jen is that he's afraid that he will relapse from being around her and her fast lifestyle. Now, we got to tug on Ben's wig just for a little bit. Ben, nigga, you knew who JLo was. JLo is not Jennifer Garner. No shade. You know what I'm saying? Jennifer Garner probably keeps a low profile. Jennifer Garner is Jennifer Garner, and Jennifer Lopez is Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez is someone who strikes me. She likes to have her picture floating around the magazines. She strikes me as someone who likes to see her pictures on the blogs. Now she'll look mad because, girl, now she embarrassed. So every time the paparazzi out taking her picture, she cussing their asses out. But for the most part, Jennifer liked that. So why are you acting like you didn't know who Jennifer Lopez was when you made the second trip around? We're not gonna act like we don't know this. Jennifer likes to probably go to a lot of, even though they say Jennifer doesn't drink. I know somebody gonna say Jennifer has an alcohol line. They ain't got shit to do with nothing. I don't think Jennifer Lopez drinks at all. She has like some like little alcohol, some situation set up, but girl, Jennifer Lopez don't drink. According to the source, Ben has had a tough road to sobriety after fighting alcoholism for years. Ugh, I feel like I got allergies now. I really do. How do allergies feel? With JLo, though, he's reportedly scared that he will fall into temptation of drinking again because of the fast lifestyle she lives. JLo launched an alcohol brand last year. Okay, here we go. During her marriage with Ben, and says she occasionally enjoys a drink. Girl, I do not. I'm not saying she's lying, but I've heard too many people say that Jennifer does not drink, and that don't mean that is true. But I only think that Jennifer will say she occasionally enjoys a drink because she is trying to make money off of this new alcohol venture. That's it. Anyways, girl, but Jennifer could have a drink every now and again. Although she only drinks to promote her brand, the source claims men cannot be around drinking in no shape, way, or form. There's no middle ground when it comes to being around alcohol, an insider said. It's really unhealthy for him to be around any kind of alcohol. And with J-Lo, the drinking came with parties surrounded by fake people who treated him special because of his fame, which was a trigger for him. The marriage was incredibly overwhelming. J-Lo lives a very glam lifestyle and has often been faced with temptation. He's risking sobriety in the environment he has to leave to avoid his worst nightmare, relapse. He's moving on. His plate is full. That's just how Ben deals with adversity now that he's committed to staying sober. He buckles down and focuses on the work. He's not looking back. Ultimately, ending the marriage was the best decision. If Ben hadn't ended it, many believe he would have eventually started drinking again. And that would have been a disaster. Child, thoughts, neighbors. Girl, he knew who she was when he got back with her. He knew who Jennifer was when he got back with Jennifer Lopez, and he knew what came with Jennifer. Again, Jennifer is not a Jennifer Garner who just walk around here with lip gloss on, looking like a PTA mom. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But the times I have seen Jennifer Lawrence, girl, she had on some workout gear and some Nikes, and her hair pulled back in a ball, all ponytail. Girl, awesome little soccer mom jeans, going to somebody's PTA meet. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Jennifer Lopez is no victim though, because Jennifer Lopez is pushing 60 and still out here, girl. Shout out to the diva girl, trekking the tundra. She need to sit her old ass down. Yes, Jennifer Lopez been married 4 times. Boyfriend after boyfriend, fiance after fiance, and she's still out here pushing 60, still going through bullshit with these knuckles. Anyways, that's all I got. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.